The month of February has been so busy for me. I think January kind of gave me this idea that I will only be able to work 2 weeks within the month because that's how January was. But February presented another project for me, a new one, and I didn't turn it down because I've worked with this client before. I like working with this client, and I have the bandwidth. So I'm not in the business of turning down clients that I actually want to work with. So any opportunity like that, I'm definitely going to jump in. So with that said, January was a lot of just 2 weeks of work. And then the last 2 weeks of January, I was able to just jump into Miss Lady curating and my business. But things have changed, and I'm not even gonna complain about it. I'm just learning to roll with the punches. So even though I was busy, I did learn so much about myself as an entrepreneur, as a designer working with clients. Two things that echoed really loud for me was using my voice. I know at times I've worked with clients before and I found myself looking at it more like, hey, this is a problem that the client's coming to me with, and my job is to solve the problem, right? But there are times when I kind of feel like using my voice to vocalize more of creating another direction. Like, hey, this is the direction we're going in, but if there's something else that I know based off of my skill that could probably add more to the project, using your voice to do that, vocalizing that. I feel like because of that, at times I might have missed opportunities. And it's just so interesting that working on projects now, knowing that and realizing it, that using my voice and not being afraid to, being present at all times, right? And not looking at each project as a task base. That's something that I took with me from my old working environment. It was very task based. Now that I have my business, that's like bad behavior that I've learned that I need to unlearn. So moving into this journey that I'm on with building clientele, working with consistent clients, is like really kind of unlearning that and shuffling in a new principle, a new way that I want to run my business, and it so that it's cohesive, right? I don't want that stress of thinking, oh, this is a task, you get it done, then jump to the next thing. It's like, no, like really be into it, dive into this project, look at it from all four sides, not just this one end goal, right? So I heard that those two things echo very loud this month. And what I want to do is work on it. It's not going to happen overnight, but I hear it and I see it, and I know that I want to push through that. And it's so interesting because 2021 just started. It's been 2 months, and I feel like I'm learning that within myself. And I'm just like, I know I'm very hard on myself in general, especially when working on client work. I'm always like, perfection. It has to be perfect. Am I meeting the needs of the client? But also giving myself room. It's okay. When you're sending emails to clients, it's okay you don't hear a response, right? You got to give it that time, right? To marinate, you got to give it time to get direction and feedback and all those things. But I'm learning it. I realized that I put so much pressure on myself, and I kind of want to pull back from doing that. And that is why it's so important for me to have something that belongs to me, which is Okay Miss Lady. Even though now what's in the forefront is client work and then Okay Miss Lady, I realized that I need to curate. So this month was busy, but I was still able to find pockets of time to curate and tell my story. That is something that I need as a designer, as an artist. So doing that is a part of my wellness. And I actually just realized that this month. Like, I need that. There's times when you get stuck on projects and you just need something in between to break the monotony, right? Like, okay, I'm stuck on this idea. I need something else that derails my mind somewhere so I can go back. So that's what Okay Miss Lady has done for me this month. If you're paying attention, you'll know the next form of content, what it's going to be, because I kind of sprinkled it in a little bit in the beginning of this vlog, in the last one that we put out in the beginning of the month. So if you pay attention, you'll know. But I am always creating outside of client work, and that is something that I need to do. But stay tuned. I am definitely coming back with some more content.